Yo, what's going on? It's Terrell, Hall of Fame, D-Line, TVKC, and all that other good shit. First of all, I rarely do this, but one of the reasons these videos started is because of lies and bullshit and propaganda. So on my video, TWT, Bullies, Exotic, or whatever comes on there, and I'm gonna tell you, this is why the video started. Lies. People can say anything. First of all, you talking about all of the substance comes from a bulldog. No, first and foremost, all of the substance does not come from a bulldog. Good breeders can breed dogs with substance without having a bulldog in there. Then you threw Dax's ass in there talking about all the champions come from Dax. Let me tell you something, or Dax blood in there. Let me tell you something about that dog. First and foremost, with over 3,000 puppies, the realistic fact and the truth of the matter is that he has a very low percentage of championship dogs, especially for over 3,000 puppies. The dogs like Bistro and Denzel and Bullmaster, for that matter, have produced far more champions and at a higher quality without the speculation of adding a ton of bulldog into these dogs. Once again, we have these people who call the truth hate. Dax, I'm just being realistic with you. Although I have seen dogs that I like off of Dax, the truth of the matter is, when it comes to Dax, Dax didn't change the game for the better. Dax changed a lot of things for the worse. When you look at the better Dax dogs, they have to be bred with other dogs to fix the issues that come along with them. Let's not keep on pumping up something that's not true. I'm gonna give you the truth, and the truth of the matter is when it comes to Dax, the dog had a high rear. The dog had a terrible, terrible top line. The dog had breathing issues. Let's just be realistic. The fucking dog died trying to do a breeding at a young age. I think he was either 5 or 6 years old. And the dog died at a very young age trying to do a breeding. This dog throws heart murmurs. This dog has thrown terrible hips over the years. He had terrible hips. The dog was basically a hyped up train wreck that became an ailment to the American bully breed instead of helping the breed. Now, as we go on with your comments of hate and this, that, and the other, this page and Bully Rants does not have more to do with my kennel or my registry or anything like that. Bully Rants was made to speak on the truths of the community. The truths of this community is just this, is that dogs need to be healthy. We need to breed responsibly. When I made a video about Bashar and all the antics that he is, I spoke 120% truth. I kept it real 120% on that. I kept it real on what I seen with this dog having cooling cloths on there, dogs overheating in the rings, dogs needing ice packs. It's pictures of this to prove this. When it's video of this man jumping in the ring and dragging a dog around the ring and getting a first place ribbon. It's videos of championship classes in the ABKC, all with high rears. We see dogs now with kinked and crooked tails. We see dogs with all these abnormalities that are detriments to the breed being given championships and grand championships. So when anybody decides to come on my page and make bullshit arguments, I light your ass up, because all I did is gave you facts. Your name tells the truth where it's at. If you're an exotic breeder, you can't even imagine to start talking on a level of dogs with me, because if we break down the dogs, you would understand that the exotic itself is an abnormality, and what the exotic was a name thrown on a bunch of failed ass dogs that came out pretty much mutated. That was the truth of the exotic. The exotic was an accident of dwarfism, of all other kind of issues. I'm not even gonna go into the Down syndrome and all the other shit as to why you don't see even a 5-year-old exotic running around here most of the time. But you people want to challenge me on different topics. What I said about Bashar, what I said about Dave Wilson, the ABKC, you can fact check it. You can go look into it if you want to look into the facts about steroids. I'm talking to the general public, not these people who call the truth hate. Go look into the facts of it. I at no point in time have I ever came on these videos and lied about anything. I'm giving you the facts from what I know. And before you talk about where everything came from, a bulldog, please understand, I've been in this thing now 23 years. I have bred and produce champion after champion, first ever champions in many registries. The first ever American Bully champion was mine. I've never bred a bulldog into my blood. In over 20 years, a lot of us have done it the right way, and we have produced dogs with giant substance and everything else, and didn't need to cheat, lie, shoot our dogs up with steroids, or basically just screw over the public in general. So I'd appreciate it when you come on these videos, spit facts, stop calling the truth hate, and maybe realize that you just hate the truth about your kennel or the dogs that you like. But until next time, I'm gonna get with y'all. Holler out. Peace.